Okay, Bill Baren,
Hello.
thank you very much for being here. Well, you are the leader of a very successful company that is dedicated to the art and science of conscious success. Why you made the conscious success the core of your activity?
Well, I actually believe that being conscious is part of the pathway to being successful, because success comes to those who truly understand themselves. Because the people who understand themselves are able to understand their marketplace. They're able to understand their business. They're able to understand the team that they've put together in order to help them have that success. And so without conscious awareness, success is not even possible. And the idea is that there are certain rules and laws of success in business. So that's the science part. These are the proven things that work. But the art part is that in every situation there are exceptions based on who you are, based on what's happening. So that's the reason why success comes as the art and science of conscious success. And the combination of both of them pretty much ensures that it's going to happen for you.
When you talk with the people who enroll in your programs, you ask whether people are ready to transform and overcome their limiting beliefs. How much external circumstances or even that good luck play there?
Yeah, great question. So creating success once can happen to anybody. So it could be external circumstances, it can be luck, it can be the right place in the right marketplace where like you happen to be somewhere where money's raining down on you. And you just happen to be someone who can pick it up and put it in your pockets, right? Like anybody can create success once. But it's what happens in being able to repeatedly create success. That's the difference. Like, can you do it every single time and predictably? So that's the difference between somebody who knows how to create success is the repeated ability to have it, not doing it once. And this that happens a lot. Somebody opens up a restaurant and it just happens to be on the right street. They just happen to have picked the right menu. They have happened to have hired the perfect chef in that time. And then they believe, I'm an expert. I know how to do this. But next time they try it, they fail. And they're like, what's wrong? What happened? Why am I failing? I did it once before. Well, no, that was luck. But if they're able to open 1, 2, 5, 10 restaurants, that's not luck. They actually know what to do. Yeah.
Why some people have success and others do not?
Well, it's a big question. But I think the people that have success, they're students of it. They study what it takes to have success. They understand themselves enough because what has helped me to create success is not going to be the thing that helps you. And so a lot of times what winds up happening, and I see this all the time, is that they read something in a book. Well, this person did it. And then they try to do that, it doesn't work for them. Well, no, because you're different from that person. And so I think that's what it takes, is to be able to understand the principles that work, but then being able to mold those principles to work for you specifically. And, those two together, that's what creates it.
Yesterday, you were very Actually, you were explaining with a movement, a wide movement of your hands, this concept of the 0 point position, where you have two different and opposite tensions, and is not all black or all white. And the point is that actually to understand, which is something that has to do with this attitude you're talking about.
Yeah.
Can you
Yeah.
talk about that?
So the concept that I was talking about was called the 0 point field. It's that place between two opposing forces. So for example, here are goals that I've got, and I'm trying to reach them. And on the other hand, it's like I'm a happy-go-lucky person, and I'm just going to be totally loose and relaxed, right? Well, the person that goes all the way to the side is not going to create success because they don't have any intentionality. And the person who's like trying really hard to create success, they're not going to get there either. Because they're trying too hard, they're going to burn themselves out. So it's the place between these 2 points that is the sweet spot. And everything in life happens in that place between 2 points.
So this is where self-leadership and consciousness appear.
Yes.
I understand.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But it's really understanding. And so I'll give you an example. Let's say my employees, my team. If I'm constantly telling them what to do, and like, you've got to do this, and you've got to do this, and I'm like looking at them and making sure that everything is perfect and everything is right. So that's on one side. If I do that, people are going to hate working for me. They're going to want to leave, and at the end, they're not going to want to do what I tell them anyway because they're going to rebel, right? On the other side, I'm doing nothing. Like, here's what you got to do. Let me go away for a year, and you just do your thing, right? Totally loose. That doesn't work either, right? And so it's that place between these 2 points, and you've got to constantly balance it. Sometimes you're going to go all the way on this side. Sometimes you're going to go on the other side, but you know that you want to live somewhere in the middle. And that's the case for everything in life.
You have been teaching entrepreneurs for many years now.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a training and a study, as you said before, long life? There is a point where one can say, okay, I'm ready, or I'm done. How do you see it?
Yeah, it's an interesting question. I think that everyone is always ready now. Mm-hmm. And at the same time, you never stop growing and learning. Right? So it's like the idea that I need to grow and learn before I get ready is false. Yes. And the idea that when you're ready, it's a permission to stop growing is also false. Right? So it's like you're always ready now, but you're always learning at the same time. So that's
again, we are.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Is there anything you want to add to this short conversation?
Yeah, let's see, what do I want to say? I think that at the end of the day, we've been talking about conscious success. And one of the things about conscious success is that it's different for every single person. So the first thing that we all want to do is we want to define what success means to us. And then, because once you define it, you can actually achieve it. Because what I see happening all the time is people are trying to create success on someone else's terms. And that just doesn't work. I mean, they might achieve it, but they're not going to be happy because they've created something that's designed for somebody else.
Does it have to do something with values, personal values?
Well, it has to do with values. It has to do with personality. It has to do with desires. It has to do with all of those things. It has to do with upbringing and childhood. I mean, it has to do with everything. But so that's the reason why it's just important to define things on your own terms.
Thank you very much, Bill,
Well, thank you.
for this very interesting conversation.
Well, thank you for inviting me, and I'm really glad I was here.
Thank you.